What's up? Had to do another video because the last video was an ugly ass video, but I don't know near the house. But let's go ahead and get to the point. So I'm at Silver State, right? I just left Silver State, left the dispensary, got some weed and whatnot. I get in my car, I'm trying to leave. I'm pulling out, I'm backing slow and shit. I hear somebody yelling from out the back of from the side of my window and shit. I turn around and it's like an elderly black man. I'm like, oh shit. I almost done hit an elderly black man. I need to chill out, whatever the fuck I got going on. Mind you, I'm not smoking this shit. So I rolled out my window, been like, hey sir, you straight? You Gucci? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, you good, son, everything Gucci. So old school say everything straight and fine. I looked to my left, the person in the car beside me looking crazy, but I was like, sorry, my bad, not paying attention or whatever. Over you know what I'm saying, over in the corner, like probably like 10 feet up, there's somebody in a yellow Corvette looking thing. And he yelled some incoherent shit. And I'm one of them niggas, bruh. I am a very reasonable person. I promise I'm very reasonable. You can talk to me. But it's something about people yelling out the window that fucks with me. It fucks with my mind and it fucks with my spirit. Because I automatically assume if you're yelling out the window, you're ready for anything and everything that could possibly incur from your decision. That's how I deem it. So I hear him, but I can't pay him no mind yet because I'm making sure the elderly black man is getting to his destination. So he got across the street. The person in the car started revving their engine. Vroom, vroom, shit. So I'm thinking to myself, boy, this gotta be a motherfucking white boy. It gotta be. It gotta be. I'm just assuming. I'm just being 100%. No hate speech, none of that crazy shit. Like, I'm just assuming to myself because that's the only time I ever heard it. You know, niggas would room. But see, here's the thing that's offensive. When people room, that means they either tell you move the fuck out the way or hurry up whatever the fuck you doing. So, one, you was already yelling out the window like you Billy Badass, and next you revving your engine. Mind you, I still couldn't go nowhere because the elderly man's still going across the street. All this is in the same time frame. So he get done doing what he doing. He yells something else out the window, and then he slowly drive off. Like he didn't even drive off. He slowly creeps around the dispensary. So me, being the nigga that I am, I follow him. He creeped. I made sure he see me. I creeped right along behind him. I'm a nigga, bro. You're not gonna do no shit like that, bro. That don't even make no sense to me. But see, here's the thing. While I was in the middle of creeping behind him, because mind you, he rode around the dispensary 1.5 times. But in that 1.5 times, I had to make a decision. Am I gonna hop out the car and just beat white boy ass? Or hop out the car and try to beat white boy ass and he end up shooting my black ass because he can. He probably 9 times out of 10 has the right to, and they just gonna let it go. Or try to figure out what the fuck his problem is. So, mind you, he slowed back down. I slowly creep behind him. He stopped in front of the fucking Sinclair and shit. He hopped out the car. He was like, oh, I was telling you that you need to watch what you're doing. So I opened my door, hop out the car, and I was like, I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't see you, and I almost hit the elderly black man while you was rushing me. I was trying to make sure the elderly black man got across the street to the dispensary, and I was making sure the other people in the other vehicles was okay. So he's like, oh, my bad, I was just saying. And then I said, listen here, I was trying to come to you and apologize because I almost fucked your shit up too. I couldn't hear you. This is what I told him. I couldn't hear you because it sounded like you was talking shit. So now I had to hop out my vehicle and come approach you because I don't know what the fuck you talking about because you was already yelling at your car and revving your engine and shit. He was like,